Hey guys, Charlani here. Thanks for tuning in to Charlani TV. So this is going to be a very different video than what I usually have on my channel here, but I actually recorded this for my Studio Fit Club. And as I was recording it, I was like, you know what? Everybody needs to hear this. So we are vertical. We are in, I mean, it's so different than anything else, but the message I think will resonate whether we have a horizontal video or this kind of video. So I just want you to hear the message and hopefully it'll spark something in you. Hopefully you're already here, like you're already at this level. And so if you want to know what it's all about and just kind of my little bit of an aha moment that I'm sharing, then just keep watching. Okay, so a few weeks ago I had this thought and it came very apparent again today. It just came up again. I was like, you know, before I thought I would share it, but I thought, nah, it's corny, like people don't want to hear this. But it just came up again as I was digging out some snow. And okay, so the first thing that had happened, and this was a couple months ago, and I was in our media room, Rob and I were watching TV, and my blanket on the bottom, like I layer. So I had like 3 layers and I can't even see myself. So I hope I don't have snot coming out my nose. Anyways, so I layered the blankets. The blanket on the bottom got tucked all the way down to my feet. And I lifted up the top 2 blankets and then I took both my feet and at the same time used the ab strength that I had built up and pulled that lower blanket up. And I had the thought of, this is why we work out. It's for everyday movements and things that you want to do. It doesn't have to do with how big are your guns, your biceps, and do you have abs? It's, are you freaking strong enough to do this? So as I'm in here and I'm trying to, I like adventure and I feel confident that I can absolutely drive in this. I see lots of other people driving in it, and I do think that, you know, I got to go to the post office and we have things, we have to keep living, right? So I wanted to come out before I tried to open this gate, and you can see that we have this track on this gate. And so I've come in and I've got my broom and I'm just like putting the snow, or like sweeping the snow off of the track. And there are several different patches where it's like the snow is super frozen. It's probably the worst video ever. But I just wanted to show you this because it was a full circle moment for me where I was like, this is why we want to be strong. It isn't, like I said, it's not always going to be about losing weight. It's not always going to be about bulging muscles and things like that. It's about everyday freaking living. And today I did a workout. If you saw my Instagram stories, because I always share in my stories my workouts when I get them done. And I did plyo today. And one of the moves that I actually did today, I used while I was doing this. So I'm trying to look for a place where I'm not going to stick you in snow to put you. So you know what, I'm just going to use my glove. So I'm going to put you down and we'll see if this works for a minute. But what I'm wanting you to notice, oh here, I'll put you up here. Again, this is the worst video probably ever. Okay, so I am down in here. I've got my handy dandy broom. And as I'm like coming back, I get stuck because my legs are in the way. So I'm taking this and I lifted my leg. And for those of you who have done plyo, you know exactly the move I'm talking about. And the ice that is stuck on the track, I can't sweep off. So I'm over here and it says you get your footing, make sure you have a stable platform, and then you go. And so this leg has to be up, so there's room for my broom. And I go like this. Unbelievable. I just move, hi, get out of the way. And so this is exactly what I did, a move that I did in today's workout. And I'm using that and that strength to freaking take the ice off the track of our garage door. So, you know, it really is, again, it's about quality of life. And when you're super uncomfortable and you're pulling around a lot of extra weight, number one, if you're pulling around a lot of extra weight, you're strong because your muscles have been pushing that weight around for a long time. You just have to kind of hone in all the things around that and kind of pinpoint a little more structure. And I gotta put my glove back on, it's freaking cold. But you gotta hone in the structure and dial that nutrition around it, right? So you drop some of that weight, but your muscles are still gonna be there and your muscles are still gonna be strong. And when you get that layer of blubber off, I mean, how amazing, right? So pretty much this whole entire track, I got it uncovered. I'm gonna wait till Rob comes and looks at it and sees what he thinks. By the way, I also was very much like, I don't ever want to live where it snows. I don't want to have to dig myself out of anything. And I get it. This is so rare for us that right now this doesn't seem awful. But I'm actually enjoying being out here. I love the snow. I just don't ever want to live in it where it snows a ton. This is actually a perfect amount of snow for me. I could live where there's this much snow as long as we had water and as long as we had electricity. So that's all. You guys can see our pool is thawing out. This is craziness for Texas, you guys. So crazy, all this snow. Absolutely nuts. It's been an adventure. So again, I can't see myself because the reflection is bright, and I'm really hoping that snot isn't coming out of my nose because I feel like it might be. But I hope that gives you a little bit of food for thought and just something to kind of think about when you're thinking about embarking on a health and fitness journey. And I preach in my Studio Fit Club, it's not always going to be about weight loss. It's about getting stronger so that you can be better and do better in your everyday life. The number on the scale doesn't matter. It's what you do while you're living, right? What you do in your everyday life, that matters. The number on the scale is just a number, it's just a measurement, but how strong you are, that's what's important. So, all right, bye guys.